Like, subscribe, and ring that.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on my video today. And today I'm not really sure what I was going to talk about. I kind of wanted to just check in and kind of have like a loose conversation. My girls are in the room with me.
Hello.
About how everybody's dealing with this quarantine situation. I have my glasses on. I hope you can see my eyes. I always want to take off my glasses, but then I'm like totally blind. Can you see me in the viewfinder? Do I look like I'm staring off into space? I always do that, but then I put my glasses back on. Do they look blurry?
Mm-mm.
No?
Look in the... No, you're fine. There's not a red glare on them either.
Okay, well I'm just gonna keep them on so I can see. Anyway, yeah, we've been at home for a good long while now, and everybody's starting to get a little bit like
Crazy.
tired of each other.
Crazy.
So we've been doing good, especially with like the cooking. I hate ordering out because it's always like you open yourself up, you're more susceptible to outside, you know, germs and things like that. So we've been doing really good with the cooking at home and stuff like that. I kind of enjoy having everybody here with me because like PH lifestyle is more at home. You don't do as many things outside. You aren't as, what is it called? Like super social, I guess is the right way to put it. You pay attention more to germs and things like that. And as a result of just being tired and stuff more frequently than the average person, we spend a lot more time inside. So I'm not struggling with the quarantine as hard as like a normal person would be struggling with the quarantine. But yeah, I really do miss like my husband taking me on dates, and we used to do that like once a week for sure, even if it was just like to a little small Mexican restaurant next to the house or something. We used to make sure and have like a date night, and I do miss that because, you know, when you're so accustomed to something like that and you don't have it anymore, you realize how much just the little outings, you know, are so beneficial to like, you know, the mind and stuff like that. So not being able to go grocery shopping has been difficult. What are you doing?
I'm gonna put this back.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see. Go ahead. Yeah, like I used to do the grocery shopping with my family, and it was like a thing we always did together. And like I haven't been able to get out of this house for a very long time because I was quarantined almost like a whole month before. I went to the doctor, my last doctor's appointment, and he was like, hey, don't be leaving your house anymore. You need to stay inside. No joking around. And I was like, okay, yes, sir. So I stayed, and now it's been like 2 months. So, I don't mind it. I'm happy. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. You know, I'll stay inside for as long as possible, you know, just to be safe, because that's my main concern. But it is getting a little difficult on the mind and stuff. So I try to, you know, walk around my house, walk my dogs, you know, whenever I get really, okay, I gotta get out of here, you know. But no, I'm not doing any kind of driving around or anything like that because I just, you know, that's not being quarantined. So that's not, you know, what I choose to do or whatever. I am a little bit nervous now that they're going to open up the community again. I mean, I totally understand, you know, the economy is super important to like keep afloat, because without the American economy being afloat, what do we have to protect? You know what I mean? If the economy falls, then everything will fall, you know, so there won't be any, you know, people to save because we'll have to close hospitals and all kinds of stuff, and that's totally not beneficial. So I totally understand why they're opening the economy and why that's like so much of a necessity, but at the same time it's just really scary, you know what I mean? But we just have to keep taking care of ourselves, I guess. Ow! I'm probably gonna cut that out. It doesn't sound good. What should I say?
I think that sounded good. That was your own opinion.
Yeah.
And then can we ask you some questions? The
Yeah.
2 questions?
What question do you want to ask me?
What should we ask her?
How do you feel about the food sanitation? Does it still make you nervous? Or do you feel better because we're doing it?
I'm glad that y'all are, like, we're still doing the food sanitation. I'm really happy that we have a routine kind of down, you know what I mean? And I'm so glad that, like, all of you guys are on board to, like, help and really do it every day, even though it's taxing and stuff. But, I mean, I still feel like a little bit of nervousness. Like, it still makes me a little nervous, you know, but because you're bringing in groceries from the outside that you don't know, like, you know, if they have germs or not, you know. But I mean, shit, we have to eat.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it is a little bit nerve-wracking, you know, but it's
You
okay.
feel more safe doing that.
Oh yeah, totally, 100%. Feel like safer. Sanitizing groceries is extremely freaking hard. Like, it's just
Go check out the
annoying
other
and difficult.
video.
Oh, Daisy said go check out the other video. Yeah. I'll put it in the description box. We're like way better at it now, and we're way faster
Yeah.
than that first video. Dang, that was hard.
It
We
took
didn't
like-
realize how hard it was going to be to sanitize
it
groceries
took 2
for a family of
hours
5.
For the first time.
It took a long time. I know.
Have all your medicines been on time so far?
Yeah, I haven't had any problems with any medications and stuff like that coming in, thank God. But I'm doing a lot of ordering sooner than I normally would. I order usually when I have like a week left, and now I'm ordering like when I have almost 2 weeks left. So I'm ordering sooner, so I'm not super stressed about it or whatever. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with that, thank God. But like, is it a Credo? Walgreens Specialty Pharmacy, I think they said they had less people working than average, so you wait a little bit longer. I think it's Walgreens Specialty Pharmacy or CVS Specialty, I'm not sure. But one of those pharmacies, anyway, it was like you wait a little bit longer, but hey, you know, oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm like really stressed that they're opening up the economy again, going back to that, because there's not been like a huge medical breakthrough. Like for me, if they had a huge medical breakthrough and they were like, hey, we have this medication, you know, if you get the virus, like you can just take this medication and you're gonna be good, I would have been like, okay, I totally understand it. But there has not been any medication created for it. There's not been any vaccine made for it. There's not been any kind of mix this medication with this medication and it totally, you know, all symptoms are under control. And like there hasn't been any giant medical breakthroughs for us to just be like, okay, it's over, like go back to doing what you're doing. Like that makes me nervous. Like I'm not cool with that, but I'm just gonna keep minding on my own business and stay inside. But I am nervous to see if there's like an uptake with, you know, people that like get infected and stuff like that.
How do you feel with quarantine and being around your family that's going crazy?
Oh, it's okay. I'm totally okay with you guys going crazy.
I'm growling.
I know. My daughter, she's a Leo and she growls all the time. She's like, rah, and rah. She has a lot of energy pent up. So, but she's our little Leo, so it's totally fine. We just ignore her. I've kind of been really paying attention to what my family's eating, and I always pay attention to what they're eating, and I'm always like strictly on keto usually when we're not in quarantine. But like since we have been in quarantine, I have not been super hard on the diet, but I have been a little bit stricter with the kids as far as like sugar and stuff is concerned. Like we don't have cereals in our house. We don't have cookies in our house. We don't have anything with sugar in our house, period. Because, like, I feel the kids, what is it called? Like, just daily activities and stuff, they're not doing as much as they would on a normal school day. Like, carrying their backpacks and walking around and, you know. Well, I mean, they go outside and ride their bikes for a little bit. So it's kind of like a recess time. But usually they're walking around with, like, tennis shoes and book bags and like carrying weight and walking around, and so it gives like a little bit of extra leeway to be able to have sweets and stuff like that. So we've been really shaving off all of that stuff from the diet because I just feel
more like we're just sitting here.
Y'all are being couch potatoes like me. Welcome to the couch potato club. I'm just kidding.
I have
another question.
Yeah.
I have another question.
What?
Have you like been starting to eat less with the quarantine? Like,
I have been, yeah. Starting to eat less for sure. I know it sounds weird, but
to save more food.
yeah, we're more mindful about what we eat and stuff. And less wasteful with our things. And like if the kids eat half a sandwich, we save the half a sandwich now in this block for like a whole entire day. Instead of just being like, throw away your food when you're done and clean up after yourself.
Save it.
Now we save our sandwich. But yeah, I'm holding up pretty good. I hope you guys are holding up good. This is just going to be a super short video to just check in on you guys and wish you guys positive energy. Stay inside. I know it's getting a little bit more difficult, but I'm sure we've all been through worse, you know? Well, that sounds pretty stupid when you say it out loud like that. Because, I mean, this is one of the worst times in history.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And I'm just totally like, you know.
What did you say?
Non-emotionally intact.
Yeah, I'm like very, what is it called? Detached.
Detached. Very detached.
Very emotionally detached, which is a bad, what is it, one of my traits, bad trait that I have sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to keep being positive and I'm going to keep putting one foot in front of the other every day when I get out of my bed, and creating like a positive house for my family to be in. And it can't rain forever, you know. It's got to stop sometime. And we just got to wait it out. But I will never forget what my dad said years ago when he was teaching me how to drive. And you guys might be like, what the hell? Why would your dad tell you that? Or whatever. But it stays with me, and it's always stayed with me. And it's one of the mottos that I have for life. And he said, if it's ever raining extremely badly and you can still see out the window, keep driving extremely slow, but keep driving. If it's ever hailing or you have crazy weather, keep driving through it. Don't ever stop on the side of the road because you're more likely to get hit than if you keep driving slowly on the path. You'll reach, you know, the other side of you'll come out of the bad weather faster than you would by sitting through it. And for me, that's been something that I've always done. And bad weather when I'm driving has never scared me, you know, and so I've always just been able to keep driving through it. And so that's what I just have that concept about for my whole entire life, I guess. You know, anytime things get really, really difficult, I just keep driving through the weather. So I know it sounds difficult, but I'm sure we can weather this storm together, especially if you have your friends and family, even though they're not close to you. You have social media to reach out on, you know, phone calls, whatever you have to do that makes you feel more comfortable. You know, text messaging people, family and friends, sending photos, whatever you think is best for you, you know. I'm not really big on sending pictures to people. I'm not really big on any of that stuff. I mean, to me, if people are going to be in your life, they're going to show up for you. That's the biggest thing. And that's my own personal preference. But if you're there for somebody, you show up for them. That's it. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to really talk about it. Just show up for them, and that's, you know. But everybody's different. And so whatever works for you. I'm gonna wish you positive energy, healing, love, keeping your head right, all of that stuff. Remember, I'm your PH friend from Texas, and I'll see you in the next video.
Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell.
Yeah, what she said.
For my mom.
Yes. Oh, thanks. Bye. You're so funny.